Ever had a woman you like completely ignore you? You send a text, wait for a reply, but nothing. She's online, posting, engaging with others, but not you. It stings, doesn't it? Suddenly, your mind goes into overdrive. Did I say something wrong? Was I too eager? You start replaying every interaction, searching for answers. But here's the truth, this isn't about you. It's about her. And guess what? You can turn this situation to your advantage. In this video, we're going to break down the Stoic approach to handling silence and taking back your power. By the end, you'll know exactly how to shift the dynamic in your favor and come out stronger than ever. Here's the hard reality: women test you. Sometimes, ignoring you is part of that test. They want to see how you react when they go silent. It's not random, it's intentional. If you get emotional, frustrated, or start chasing, they win. But if you remain cool, confident, and unbothered, you win. Today, I'll show you exactly how to maintain control, not by playing games, but by becoming the most unshakable, self-possessed version of yourself. Think of this as the ultimate guide to handling rejection like a Stoic king. Let's dive in. Why she's ignoring you and why it doesn't matter. When a woman decides to ignore you, it can feel like a direct hit to your confidence. Your mind starts racing, replaying conversations, analyzing texts, and asking, what did I do wrong? But here's the hard truth, most of the time, it's not about you at all. Modern dating is full of unspoken rules, hidden agendas, and subtle power shifts. People crave validation and, sometimes, control over another's emotions. Maybe she's testing how much you care. Maybe she wants to see how you'll react if she pulls away. Or maybe, just maybe, she's simply caught up in her own world, busy with work, friends, or personal struggles. And yes, there's always the possibility that she's just not as interested as you thought. But here's the key insight: none of these reasons actually matter. What truly matters is how you respond to her silence. If you're constantly checking your phone, waiting for a reply, or letting self-doubt take over, you're giving away your power. You're allowing someone else's actions to dictate your emotions, your mindset, and even your sense of self-worth. And that's exactly what you must avoid. This is where Stoicism becomes your greatest asset. Stoic philosophy teaches one undeniable truth: you can't control others, but you can always control how you respond. So when she ignores you, don't sink into overthinking. Don't let uncertainty consume you. Instead, recognize that her actions are outside your control and shift your focus to the one thing you can master: yourself. Control what you can. What should you do when a woman ignores you? First, understand this: in Stoicism, there's a fundamental principle: control what you can, let go of what you can't. You can't control whether she replies, but you can control how you react to her silence. So what's the right move? Nothing. That's right, absolutely nothing. This isn't about playing games or ignoring her out of spite. It's about demonstrating that her lack of response doesn't shake you. By doing nothing, you take back the power. You show that your confidence, mood, and actions are not dictated by someone else's behavior. When she suddenly stops responding, many guys panic. They double text. They ask, "Why aren't you replying? Did I do something wrong?" Or worse, they lash out in frustration. But this is the opposite of what Stoicism teaches. A Stoic man doesn't beg for attention. He doesn't seek validation. He stands firm, knowing that his worth is not dependent on anyone else's response. When you show that you remain unaffected, something interesting happens: she starts to wonder why. She notices you're different from the rest. Imagine you've been having great conversations with her, maybe even gone on an amazing date, and then silence. Most guys would scramble to figure out what went wrong, desperately trying to win her attention back. But what if, instead, you simply moved on? What if you focused on yourself, hit the gym, worked on your goals, and let her absence be nothing more than background noise? By doing nothing, you regain all the power. You prove to yourself and to her that your life doesn't revolve around whether or not she texts back. And if she never reaches out again? So what? You've already won because you stayed true to yourself and kept moving forward. Number 1. Shift the focus back to you. Here's your first powerful move, and it's one of the best things you can do. Instead of fixating on her silence, shift every bit of that energy back to yourself. Her ignoring you isn't a setback, it's a golden opportunity to grow, to evolve, and to become the best version of yourself. So, what does that actually look like? Hit the gym, get serious about your fitness, and build a stronger body. Commit to your goals, whether it's advancing your career, learning a new skill, or finally launching that passion project. Dive into your hobbies, the things that fuel your soul and make you feel alive. Surround yourself with high-value people, those who uplift, inspire, and truly appreciate you. The more you focus on your own growth, the less her absence will matter. In fact, by making yourself the priority, you naturally become more attractive, not just to her, but to everyone. Women aren't drawn to men who chase them with desperation, they're pulled toward men who are locked in on their own mission, their own purpose, their own path. Think about the times in your life when you were fully immersed in your goals. Maybe you were making real progress in the gym, seeing results that fueled your confidence, or you were grinding away at your business, sacrificing sleep for success, or mastering a new skill day by day. During those moments, waiting for a text reply wasn't even on your radar because you were too busy leveling up. That's the mindset you need. When you prioritize your own journey, people feel it, and they are naturally drawn to that energy. Even her. She'll notice the shift, wonder why you're not reacting, and find you even more attractive. And all of it happens because you put yourself first. Number 2. Use reverse psychology. Reverse psychology is often misunderstood in the dating world, but when used correctly, it can be incredibly effective. When she ignores you, don't chase, ignore her back, but with a crucial difference, do it in a way that radiates confidence, not resentment. This isn't about playing mind games, it's about demonstrating self-assurance. The key lies in detaching yourself from her validation. The moment you show that her silence doesn't affect you, she starts to wonder why. When you stop giving her the attention she expects, the entire dynamic shifts. You regain control, not by manipulation, but by proving that your emotions and actions aren't dictated by her behavior. Think of it like this: you've sent a few texts, and she hasn't replied. Your instinct might be to send another message or ask why she's ignoring you. Resist that urge. Instead of double texting or reacting emotionally, simply do nothing. Move on with your life, focus on your goals, hit the gym, go out with friends, and if you want, subtly showcase it on social media. But whatever you do, don't reach out to her. Soon, curiosity will creep in. She'll start to wonder, why isn't he chasing me? Did he lose interest? Has he found someone else? And when she finally reaches out, which she will, respond calmly, with no trace of frustration or neediness. Don't mention her silence or question her absence. Just reply as if nothing happened. By doing this, you've subtly reversed the power dynamic. You haven't taken the bait, and that makes you appear composed, self-sufficient, and undeniably attractive. That's the real power of reverse psychology. Number 3. Stay calm and unbothered. One of the biggest mistakes men make when a woman ignores them is losing their composure. They become anxious, frustrated, or even angry, exactly the reaction you want to avoid. The moment you let emotions take over, you surrender your power. She can sense the shift, and suddenly, she's in control while you're left chasing validation. The Stoic way? It's simple: stay calm, stay composed, and remain unshaken. No matter how she acts, your mindset should be that of an unmovable force, grounded, centered, and emotionally untouchable. This isn't about faking indifference, it's about genuinely not allowing someone else's behavior to dictate your emotional state. Once you master this, you'll not only feel more at peace, but you'll also become naturally more attractive. Women, and people in general, are drawn to those who radiate confidence and remain unfazed by life's minor disturbances. True strength lies in self-control, and that kind of power is irresistible. So, the next time she ignores you, resist the urge to react impulsively. Instead, take a deep breath and remind yourself, her actions don't define your worth. You are in charge of your emotions, not her. Rather than overanalyzing the situation or stressing over what went wrong, redirect your focus. Go for a run and let go of any tension. Play music that makes you feel invincible. Dive into a project that challenges and excites you. The key here is shifting your energy back to yourself. By doing this, you maintain your emotional strength. You demonstrate that you are not dependent on her responses, and more importantly, you reinforce your own sense of self-mastery. That level of control is magnetic. And when she realizes her silence hasn't rattled you as expected, she'll start to wonder why. That's when the dynamic changes. Number 4. Detach from the outcome. The ultimate Stoic move? Detach from the outcome. Whether she responds or not, whether she likes you or not, your peace remains untouched. True power lies in this. When you stop caring about the result, you free yourself from the emotional turbulence of dating. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care about her, it means you care more about your well-being than whether she gives you attention. This mindset shift is crucial if you want to regain control in any relationship. When you detach, you stop placing your happiness and self-worth in someone else's hands. You reclaim ownership of your emotions and your life. The moment you let go, you stop obsessing over what she's thinking, what she's doing, or why she's not responding. You become calm, collected, and in control. People, women included, are naturally drawn to those who aren't desperately seeking validation. Detaching from the outcome signals that you respect yourself enough to walk away from situations that don't serve you. The neediness and anxiety disappear, and in doing so, you become someone she respects and, paradoxically, someone she's more likely to chase. Think back to a time when you were overly attached to an outcome, whether it was a job interview, a date, or even a text. The more you fixated on it, the more anxious you became. Your mind raced, replaying scenarios, imagining worst-case outcomes. Now, picture yourself letting go of all that noise. Imagine being at peace with any result, knowing that no matter what happens, you'll be fine. That's Stoic detachment. It's the understanding that whatever happens is meant to happen and that your inner peace isn't dictated by others' actions or opinions. When you truly detach from whether she responds or not, you set yourself free. You stop chasing, seeking, or looking for validation in someone else. And in that freedom, you become incredibly attractive. Because confidence isn't about proving yourself, it's about knowing you don't need to. Most guys panic. They chase, they overthink, they lose control. But not you, not anymore. From today, you have the mindset, the tools, and the knowledge to rewrite the script. When she ignores you, that's your moment to stand out. You don't react, you don't lose composure, you take control. You remain calm, confident, and in command of your emotions. And that makes you not only more attractive, but also more powerful in every area of your life. Think about it. How many men do you see crumbling the moment they're ignored? How many let their emotions dictate their actions? That's not you. You're the man who stays composed, who focuses on his growth, who refuses to seek validation. Because this isn't just about one woman's attention, it's about mastering your entire life. When you control your emotions, you are no longer at the mercy of others' opinions, actions, or decisions. You become free. And that freedom? It's magnetic. Women sense it. People respect it. And most importantly, you feel it. From this moment forward, don't just participate in the dating game, master it. Be the man who's always in control. If this message resonated with you, don't just move on, take action. Subscribe now and join a community of men dedicated to mastering their emotions, relationships, and lives. Don't wait until the next time you're ignored to start your transformation. Start now. Start today. Because this isn't just about dating, it's about becoming the man you were meant to be.